Collision is done, and the return of CM Punk is here. So let's cross it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Cross You Out podcast. And of course, I am your host, Eric Cross. And in today's show, well, we're going to get through it. CM Punk is back, Collision is here, and it's done. The first episode, might I add. And we'll also probably get into the cigar that I smoked. But this might be a short show. I don't know. We'll see how the ball rolls. But with that being said, let's get into it. So, first things first, CM Punk back on AEW TV, Collision, its first episode, and it starts with CM Punk coming out and addressing the crowd. Basically, coming back and saying that he is still the uncrowned champion. He had a bag, like a duffel bag, or like kind of like a belt bag, that had a title. I guess hit the title that he won at Double or Nothing or All Out, excuse me. And he didn't lose the belt, so he has something to say about that. Of course, there are going to be rumors and speculation and all these kinds of things about him saying something about the Bucks or something about Hangman or you know whatever he want, whatever the other people want to say. Um, to me, it might have been a shot. It might not have been. Who knows? At this point, um, will there be a some kind of feud that happens with CM Punk and the Elite? Hey, it's wrestling. Anything can happen, you know, but who knows? So we started the show off with CM Punk, and then we'll end the show with CM Punk. But for right now, let's get into the first matchup that kicks off Collision, and it is for the TNT title. Wardlow, the champion, versus Luchasaurus. I did not really pay attention to this match. There was, of course, some shenanigans with Christian Cage, as always, and we have a new TNT champion, and his name is Luchasaurus. Very deserving, but I do hope that that they stop. They really have to stop. You know, potatoing. Just what is it? Hot potatoing the title belt over to somebody else. You know, it was Wardlow, it was Hobbs, it was Scorpio Sky, it was Cody Rhodes, it was it was going back and forth so many times. It's just too much to handle. So let's have a little bit of run with this belt. Let's see what he can do, and hopefully, you know, we get at least something good out of this. But there was a promo right after with Hobbs and Marshall, um, QT Marshall, QT Marshall, whatever's. Um, he basically saying that he's going to be entered into the Owen Hart tournament. So there's that. And then we go into another match. This match I caught the tail end of because I was trying to fix something with my new phone. I got a new iPhone, so trying to figure out um, just some regular stuff off of it. But I did get into to the middle of the match between these two men, Buddy Matthews versus Andrade El Idolo, and honestly, great fucking match. Holy shit. I want to see more of this, and I can't wait to see more of this because I know Andrade and you know the faction that he is with will and I'm cannot remember the name of it, or I'm not even going to be able to pronounce it because I cannot speak Espanol. but but the House of Black beat down um, Andrade after the win. Andrade picks up from Buddy Matthews, and let me see if I got that right, just in case. Yes, Andrade beats Buddy Matthews. They did beat him down at the end, and we might have a trios match with Andrade and the House of Black. I cannot wait for that. That's going to be so good. And then we go into our next. Oh, actually, there was a promo for Scorpio Sky to return back to AEW, which I'm very excited about. Scorpio Sky is a big. I'm a big fan of Scorpio Sky. Uh, you know, I know the man. He's he's an amazing dude. I cannot wait to see him back on television. It's gonna be awesome. Um, let's see. So Tony Nese and Smart Mark Sterling start off the in-ring promo. You know, basically pulling down the people. Making them feel a little ashamed of their bellies. But we do get to see Miro return. The man, he needs to be more on TV. He needs to come back, and they were saying that he had some kind of injury, but who knows? So Miro comes out, Tony Nese one on one. It was a decent match. I wish they would have gave Miro, excuse me, a better matchup. Um, but what are you gonna do? Miro picks up the victory by submission with the game over, and man, I cannot wait for this match. I can't wait for to see what they're gonna do with Miro because honestly, he deserves better. So the Outcasts versus Willow Nightingale, the NPW, the New Japan Women or Strong Women's Champion, and Sky Blue are in a tag team matchup. Um, Good match, you know, good women's matchup. Um, they went out there and they tore it up. Sky Blue in Chicago, her hometown, in front of her mother and in front of the hometown crowd, does pick up the victory with the code blue. I believe she calls it the code red, basically, but code blue, because she's Sky Blue. Huh? Um, Ricky Starks got a promo as well. He's talking about the Owen Hart tournament he's going to be a part of as well. Um, they also had a promo for Jeff Jarrett for this Wednesday night. Jeff Jarrett versus Mark Briscoe in a concession stand brawl. I That's pretty old school, and that's before my time. There was a interview with Tony Schiavone and the Acclaim and Daddy Ass. Basically, Acclaim saying that they're going to be on Dynamite and also going to be on they're going to be on Collision as well. Um, that's good. I like to see the Acclaim, and they are also looking forward to the trios tag team or the trios titles. Um, Hopefully, we get a trios championship match again. It was a decent match when they fought against House of Black, but you know, trying to set that up. And then we move on to our main event. This is what everybody's been waiting for. They've been wanting to see what's going to happen with CM Punk How is he going to fare in this match? And hopefully, as of right now, I have not heard any kind of injuries that have occurred or anything that has happened with CM Punk as of right now. He should be fine and should be good. But we go into this CM Punk and FTR versus Jay White and Juice Robinson, the Bullet Club Gold, and their partner, the man, the television champion for Ring of Honor, Samoa Joe. And tell me the truth. When I wrestled back in the day, certain people used to call me a watered down Samoa Joe, trying to get under my skin. Now, can you see it? Can you see that if I look like Samoa Joe? No, maybe not. I don't know. But nonetheless, it was a great match. You know, they limit CM Punk from getting into the ring because I'm pretty sure he still has a little bit of ring rust. We saw a little bit of it early on in the match, but when he got in there with Samoa Joe, the crowd went crazy, and oh man, I can't wait for this. So hopefully, this first feud that CM Punk has back, it is with Joe, and they continue on with their feud they had since 2004, I believe it was. They fought over and over again. I believe Joe has more or has won more matches against CM Punk than you know Samoa Joe or CM Punk has won any matches against Samoa Joe. I think if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I think Samoa Joe between CM Punk, CM or excuse me, Samoa Joe versus CM Punk, Joe has won more matches than CM Punk, and he hasn't beaten him at all. So that is crazy. That and that's Ring of Honor. That's the time where Joe was untouchable at that point, and he was the big main event star. And CM Punk obviously at that point was coming up in the business, trying to make a name for himself. Um, but CM Punk and FTR pick up the victory against Juice Robinson, Jay White, and Samoa Joe. Um, all in all, the Collision show itself from top to bottom, uh, definitely cross it out. It's really good. I liked it. Will I change anything else? I think I would change the Miro match. I think I would um, probably limit a little bit of space for the Andrade match and give that more time because I don't know. And again, I don't know if this is storyline or not, but Buddy Matthews at that point had some kind of knee issue. So it looked like he was kind of like, hobbling on it. I don't know if this is storyline or not, but hopefully he is okay and we continue this. But all in all, Collision, great show, hands down one of the good start to Collision. Um, so let's see how they do. Let's see the numbers. I know a lot of people are all about the TV ratings and blah blah blah. You know, it was a great show, hands down. So, um, you know what? Honestly, I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We will come back and do another episode about the cigar that I smoked, and pretty much everything's going to be down below. Go pick up my t-shirts. That's the Store Frontier, the / the Cross You Out podcast, and all everything's going to be down below. All the links, everything. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, cross out. Good night, everybody.